Let's read the Bible. After the flood, Abraham to Isaac, 3 of 6. Chapter 15. After the Sodom incident and the meeting with Melchizedek, the Lord spoke to Abraham in a vision. He said, "Do not be afraid, Abraham. I am your shield, your exceedingly great reward." Abraham reminds the Lord that he is childless, that his heir would be one born in his house. And the Lord tells him that his heir will be one from his own body, and that his descendants will be as innumerable as the stars. And verse 6 states, "And he, Abraham, believed in the Lord, and he, God, accounted it to him for righteousness." We know that Abraham told his wife Sarai to lie about being his wife, to avoid being killed by anyone who might want to forcibly take her as she was beautiful. So we know Abraham was not exactly righteous, but because he believed in God, God accounted it to him for righteousness. In the same way, the Lord Jesus Christ does this. Whoever believes in him is cleansed of all his sins, and God the Father then sees him as righteous. Then God made a covenant with Abraham and said, verses 13 to 16, "Know certainly that your descendants will be strangers in a land that is not theirs, and will serve them, and they will afflict them 400 years. And also the nation whom they serve I will judge. Afterward they shall come out with great possessions. Now as for you, you shall go to your fathers in peace. You shall be buried at a good old age. But in the 4th generation they shall return here, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet complete." And verses 18 to 21, "To your descendants I have given this land from the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates, the Kenites, the Kenizzites, the Kadmonites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Rephaim, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Girgashites, and the Jebusites." This is a prophecy. Bible prophecies are revelations by God to certain people. These people who hear from God and make the oral pronouncements are called prophets. There are so many Bible prophecies that have been fulfilled, and these give authenticity to the Bible. Genesis 16, Ishmael. After God tells Abraham that he will have an heir from his own body, Sarai comes up with an idea. She tells him, "See now, the Lord has restrained me from bearing children. Please, go into my maid. Perhaps I shall obtain children by her." This was a tradition they had back then. And Abraham did. So Hagar, Sarai's maid, bore a son, and he was named Ishmael. Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. Later, we will talk about how this seemingly bright idea became a sad one.